McWilliams back to Kayla Rainey, starting point guard tonight for the Wildcats. Kaylee Walsh open at the top of the key, and splash!
Mott is known to do that. She puts a little bit too much power on her shots sometimes.
Sonano finds Braun. She'll try a triple, and she gets it. The freshman class for Minnesota is unreal. Head coach Lindsay Whalen did an incredible job recruiting them. Multiple four-star recruits, and you see, obviously, Mara Braun. We've talked about her in the supporting cascade is great as well. And there's Paige Mott for two.
When you have such a solid offensive possession, you hope to follow it up with a good defensive one.
McWilliams trying to get in again, and she does. Jazz McWilliams.
And Borovich, one of the shortest players on either team, standing at just 5'7". She's a redshirt freshman, even though she's in her third year of college. The defensive foul, even an off-ball foul, and no whistle blown yet. These refs letting the players play.
Borovich nails the triple, evens the score, or excuse me, puts Minnesota ahead by one.
Floor definitely has a future as a floor general for the Wildcats, and good work from her there.
Borovich responds quickly though with the triple.
After you cross the midway line, that's where you want to set up the trap. So Northwestern pretty close that time, unfortunately. Also, another player that really didn't see the floor last season has been finding a little bit more court time this season and making the most of it here.
And there's that defense from Haley Weaver we were talking about. She'll take it all the way, and she nails it. You have to imagine Coach Whalen has told her team to kind of clean it up after the 31 fouls at Nebraska. And another turnover there. Northwestern back on offense. Like you said, Perry, just a series swapping between both. And Paige Mott.
I was filling out my notes. They have a lot of players listed as forwards on their team that are not necessarily extremely tall.
And Haley Weaver again, WNBA championship on more than one account. And a very impressive coach for this team. Screen from Mott. Lau gets past Oberg and nails it. Caroline Lau up to 7 points now, and that's the end of the half. Sonano feeds Misha inside, but another Minnesota turnover, and the Wildcats are pushing the other way.
Another steal for Northwestern, picking up right where they left off. Because something else we've seen is even when Northwestern's playing good defense, they're forcing turnovers. They haven't always necessarily been able to convert on the other end.
Sydney Wood there. Break there. Minnesota only made 1 of 2, and now Northwestern on the other end. It's Kayla Rainey with some crazy moves. Feeds McWilliams, and that's a bucket. What an assist from Kayla Rainey. You see it on her face. She can't help but smile. Remember last year, Stanford had one. That was pretty crazy.
The game is evolving, Allie.
Northwestern still working around the perimeter. 12 on the shot clock. Kayla Rainey thinks about the three, goes for it, and she nails it. Taking advantage of some of the Minnesota turnovers. 3 turnovers in the last minute 53 for the Golden Gophers.
And while Northwestern was in a scoring drought.
Huge three there, very deep from Borovich.
Cross midcourt. And they do.
Gradwell will try to take it herself, and she'll get the and one opportunity. Foul called on Ade Musayo. And the steals, the points, everything's been working for Northwestern, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I just hope that while I'm gone, they can continue the lead.
And we're so glad the Wildcats are putting on a show for you.
Totally. A block there from Ade Musayo. Can't become a Caroline Lau triple, but Ade Musayo will take care of things herself.
Gophers. They've managed to hold Minnesota to just 46 points so far. Minnesota, a team that's averaging over 70 points per game.
Caroline Lau working around Braun. Good screen from Walsh. Lau kicks it to Rainey for 3, and she's got it. The Northwestern bench loves that one pair. I also like this connection. Putting both Mott and Walsh on the floor at the same time has been really great. Hammond for 2.
Certainly the two of them have been spectacular today. Their season high point total for Big Ten play, which is 79 points.
Wood to Mott down low. Minnesota trying to make anything happen in the final minute. Gradwell to Braun. Braun will try for a triple, and she's got it. Again, Mara Braun. And she will dribble out the clock as Northwestern manages to take down the Golden Gophers on National Girls and Women in Sports Day here in Welsh Ryan Arena.